I just put the new AR45 Pro portal axle kit on the SCX10 Pro, and I'm glad I did. I've been eyeballing these axles for weeks. They've been sitting on the shelf at my local hobby shop. I finally pulled the trigger, threw them on the build, and here they are. So in this video, I'm going to show you the process. I'm going to show you what comes in the kit when you buy these axles. We're going to install them on the truck, and then we're going to go hit the rocks at one of my favorite local crawling spots so we can see these things in action. This was a fun, easy project with a great outcome. So let's jump in and check these axles out. Let's check out our axle kit here. Nice, simple, clean packaging. Unstoppable. Love that these are pre-assembled. Building the axles themselves from the kit wasn't that bad, but this is just really nice that they're right out of the box, built, ready to go. It's like they maintain a lot of the same features as the regular Pro axles do. We got the metal tubes and the plastic supporting components. Seen from other videos that these come nice and greased. Underneath here, got some instructions, and we've got our servo on axle mount, which is what I'm going to be doing on ours. I'm excited for this. Should be a pretty easy swap, so I'm going to grab my Pro and we'll do this quick changeover, and then we're going to go hit the rocks. Here's the Pro build. In anticipation for this, I went back to the BFG crawlers on here. I was running the Maxxis Trepadors, which is a taller tire. I like taller tires on straight axles, but for the portals, we're going to put these 4.75-inch tires back on it. So you can see on mine, already running the servo on axle. So I'm hoping this is just a quick swap. So let's start taking this apart. Alright, check it out. Here's the Pro build with the axles all installed. Super easy installation, very, very straightforward. The fact that these come as a complete kit makes this just a simple swap for the most part. If you are running the servo on axle like I am here, there are some additional steps. It comes with the 3-link setup and the chassis mounted servo setup out of the box, so you do have to disassemble the tubes a little bit, make that swap. But overall, no problem at all because they give you the hardware and the pieces to do that. So all in all, probably a 30-40 minute project, the complete swap, no issues at all. With the axles on here, you can really see the ground clearance that these things provide and also the track width. So you just look at the huge amount of ground clearance in the back here. They did lift up the chassis significantly. That's one of the drawbacks of portal axles, is that it is going to raise your center of gravity. So you've got to weigh kind of the pros and cons. I really like that you gain, almost the 14 millimeters of track width here and pretty much an equal amount of ground clearance. So I'm hoping that the performance benefits of this outweigh the potential impacts, negative impacts from the chassis being raised up. With the Pro kit, you do have all of these shock placements here. So I was able to lay my shocks down a little bit more. I brought them in towards the center of the chassis, which helped me kind of lay that chassis back down. So with the body on it, it's got a pretty good stance. I got a lot of room in the fenders here, but I was able to bring it down to where I'm pretty satisfied with the stance that it has here. I'd like to slam it down a little further, but I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get. Really glad I was able to get these heavy brass Endura portal covers on here. With these big brass pieces installed, I was able to keep my near perfect weight distribution very close to the 60-40 that I was trying to maintain. So I lost a little bit of weight up front going to the portal axle conversion here, but still very, very close to that optimal weight distribution that I was looking for. So overall, I really like these axles, at least on the bench. They look really good. I'm glad I got the chassis where I want it. I got the weight distribution pretty much set. So why don't we go hit the rocks and see how this thing performs. Before we hit the rocks, let's check out the Pro on our brand new 10 scale setup table here. Tough to get this all in frame here. I think we're good. So let's check the side hill first. I didn't do these with the straight axles first. I should have, but I didn't have my table then. 40. 45. Starting to slide. 50. I'd say we lose it right around 52 on the side hill. Let's check out our steering angle on these axles. It's like just about 45. Out here at Reckless Hobbies, at the outdoor crawler course here. I haven't been here in a long time. I'm excited to check it out. First run with the Pro on portals. I got some other sweethearts here we're gonna run while I'm here. So let's check this thing out. No particular rhyme or reason to attack in the course. I just want to run and hit some of my favorite sections. Got the body sitting down as low as I can. I was really hoping to pick up a Pro body while I was here, but they didn't have any in stock. Is that ground clearance doing its thing up there? I'm excited to try out the extra track width. Oh, this is an axle breaker right here. See if I can get out of that. Yes. I'm excited to try out the extra track width for stability here to see how it does. So far, sticking pretty good on that. I don't know if I can save this. Nope. Try to get back up the same line I fell off of. That was impressive. That was a gnarly climb right there. We are rocking and rolling with the Pro. Just this first section, I'm going backwards on the course, I realize. Man, this has been gnarly right off the bat. Let me see if I can walk this line here through this gap. And the Pro's getting all twisted up here. We're gonna make it though. There's that. Nice. Got over that rock right there. Yeah, look at that clearance. Man, I would not have made that before. Another rocky section is really going to benefit the portals. You can see right there. Should be able to just cruise right through this section. I will take the high road, go across the bridge. Hung up on that rock, still managed to find my way off of it. Nice. Pro's doing great out here. It's making this easy. Yeah, it's just going right up over those rocks, no problem. Yeah, the taller height gives me good break over there. Find a spot where I can really test the side hill and the stability. I want to see if the extra height impacts my side hilling at all. So I'm going to try this kind of a accordion section here, which is incredibly steep, very challenging. Let's see. Doesn't seem impacted at all from the vertical standpoint. Let's try going through the trees. This is going to be gnarly. I didn't realize how busted up that section was. I don't see there's any way I'm going to get up that. It is hanging on though. Nope. We'll do a hand to God here. Track needs some maintenance. Needs some spring cleaning out here. This is tricky though. Thus far, I'm impressed. I was concerned when I put these on how much they raised the chassis up, but it's going really good. I've got quite a bit of lean there, still pretty planted though. This is a real nasty section. Oh gosh. Get through this one part. We drop that rear wheel. Oh, wow, I think it's gonna make it. Holy moly, that was tight. Extra track width helping me there for sure. I'm impressed. I thought it was gonna roll off. So I'm pleasantly surprised with the portals. I was half expecting my performance to go down the tubes after seeing how high it lifted the chassis, but using the chassis itself, adjusting my shock position to bring that ride height down as much as I can, and I think putting those brass portal covers on the front really helped. But overall, I'm not noticing any detriments to performance here. It all feels positive. Cool. I like it. So I'm really happy that I got this portal axle kit. I was hesitant at first because I didn't want to throw off my chassis setup and my center of gravity. I was afraid it was going to make it tippy, but it felt really planted, and I think the benefits that you get from the wider track width and the extra ground clearance underneath more than make up for the potential pitfalls that you may run into with the higher chassis height. So overall, I think these axles are a great upgrade for the SCX10 Pro. I still think I prefer the look, kind of that slammed look of a straight axle, but it's hard to argue with the performance from these things. But I'll put the link in the description down below for these axles if you want to order them up for your build. And guys, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of the portal axle kit for the Pro here? And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in the next video.